I'm gonna talk about today, you follow what I'm saying, about women and stuff. Um, you got to learn how to have confidence when it comes to women, man. You got to have learn how to have confidence when talking to women. Talking online is an easy source also. But sometimes you follow what I'm saying, you got to get your life together before you even talk to a woman. You follow what I'm saying? It's hard for me to talk to women, so you follow what I'm saying? It's hard for me, but at the same time, I keep my head up. I just keep my head up. But my wallet and my cell phone gonna be taken away from me by Tuesday anyway. So my life is just hard right now, but I get through it. One day I get through it. But if you want to talk to a woman, man, just say hi to her. Just talk to her. You can't just be being all thirsty and all of that. You can't be doing that because that's not the privilege of doing things. But the only way you can get a woman, man, just talk to her. Just talk to her like you talking to your mother, your sister, or somebody, some female companion. So just talk to her. If I want to say, if you want to talk to her, if you really want to talk to her, just talk to her like you're talking to your guy friends or whatever. You follow what I'm saying? But that's my lesson to experience. Um, I know it's hard out there in this world, to get sex and all of that. It's hard for me to get sex. You follow what I'm saying? I really, really want some sex, but that'll come in time. You follow what I'm saying? I know that I'm not gonna have kids of my own. I know that, but you got to learn how to put yourself out there. You gotta put yourself out there. Women come and go. That's life. That's just the way it is. That's just the way the mindset works in this world. Especially here on YouTube, I watch a lot of guys' videos on YouTube where they it's hard for them to talk to women. It's hard for them to talk to females. Especially the faithful wanderer, Malik. If I want to say, he's having a hard time just like I am. So that's why I'm making a video response to him. Malik, you got to talk to women with good social skills. You follow what I'm saying? You can't be jealous at Kent for what he does. You follow what I'm saying? You can't be jealous of for what he does. You follow what I'm saying? He always talks about women rejection and all of that, rejection part series and stuff. You follow what I'm saying? You can't let that get to you, man. You gotta get on out there and just talk to women. You follow what I'm saying? You living in a bad neighborhood. You living in a bad neighborhood. You follow what I'm saying? You got to learn how to get off your mama. You got to learn how to deal with rejection, man. You follow what I'm saying? I'm dealing with it now, so I'm just tired of just I know me and you tired as well. I know me and you tired, but you got to stop being jealous of. You got to stop letting Kent bother you, man. You gotta stop it, or it's not. Hold on. Um, I know a lot of people on YouTube are getting jealous that every woman is not giving them time today. You follow what I'm saying? You got to learn how to give yourself the time of the day. I got to learn how to give myself the time of the day. I had to learn that also. But your women will come, man. Sometimes you got to wait. A lot of people is not are not. I know it may take longer for others, but you got to learn how to wait till the right woman come. You know, looking. Sometimes looking for women. I know there's a lot of women out there, but you gotta look. You follow what I'm saying? You gotta stop looking instead of just instead of just uh instead of just woman chasing. You gotta stop looking. Your woman will come, man. Sometimes you got to learn how to cope with rejection. Committing suicide is not going to help either when it comes to a woman. I know it's lonely out there. I know it's lonely. I know it's hard out there to get women. I'm sitting around this house all day just lonely, trying my best to get the right woman. But it's hard for me to get the woman with the lingerie, the stockings and all of that. It is hard for me, but I got to deal with it. I got to cope with it every day. But I know things is not gonna always go my way. That's life. I'm just 28. I'm just 28 years old, trying to make it. I'm just a late bloomer. Everybody else, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I know it takes longer and longer to get there, but you gonna get it, man. You gonna get it. I know it's taking long, but you gonna get it, man. If you don't get it, but maybe it's not meant to be. You follow what I'm saying? You talk to your counselor today. I heard about it. Or sometimes you have to. The counselor was right. Sometimes you got to say hi to a female. You follow what I'm saying? You got to say hi to her. You follow what I'm saying? You got to motivate yourself. You got to motivate yourself when it comes to women and stuff. You follow what I'm saying? You got to motivate. You got to get motivated, man. You know, you got to get real motivated to talk to women. Because every woman is different. Every woman comes from different background. Everyone wasn't taught like every woman. Everyone wasn't taught like you was. It's not your fault, man. It's the women's fault. Just hang in there, man. Just hang in there. You gonna get it, man. You gonna get it one day. It's not gonna come overnight like WWE is. You got to work yourself up. You follow what I'm saying when it comes to these women. So confidence confidence. You got to learn how to have confidence, man. You have no choice in life to have confidence when it comes to women. So you got to have confidence. You got to get yourself motivated. You got to get yourself hyped and all of that. Don't get yourself overhyped, but a lot of women ain't gonna like that. That's too overrated for them. But if you see, if you act a certain way around women, it's gonna repel them no matter what you do. But when it comes to women, you gotta talk to them, like you talking to your mama. Like I said before, like you talking to your mama, or like your female cousins, like your sister and your female cousins. You know, I wish that men would stop being so jealous with another man holding hands with couples. You follow what I'm saying? You gotta stop getting jealous of that, man. Just because you see a man with a woman putting his arms around a woman, that doesn't that doesn't that doesn't count the fact that you're single. There's nothing wrong with being single. I'm single, so I'm 28 years old. I'm single. You follow what I'm saying? I'm happy being single. I'm happy being single. I wasn't happy being single at first, and when I was in my early 20s. But sometimes you got to get your life together, man. When it comes to stuff like that, the reason why these men have confidence talking to women because they had that balance. They're there to talk to them to have confidence when it comes to women. I never talked to women when I was in high school. I never had. The only woman that I talked to was the woman that was from Mexico. Back when I was in high school, I had confidence talking to her. So you got to learn how to keep a balance, man. Keep a balance and stay focused. Stay focused on school. Stay focused on school, man. That's the only way it's possible. It's the only way it's possible. I'm in my late 20s now. I grew up out of it. I learned that women feel comfortable when men approach them. They're just the way it is. They're just the way of life. You follow what I'm saying? When you get into the college world, you got to learn how to approach a woman. Women is not going to approach you. You follow? So you got to approach them. I know it should be equally, but it is what it is at the end of the day. So this is Justin Will speaking real talk to you about women and stuff. But you got to get your Mac up, man. You got to get your Mac up. You follow what I'm saying? That's just the end of the day. Confidence is the part of the key. You follow what I'm saying? You can't get pissed off at everything that they can't have your way. You're not gonna always have your way all the time, 24/7. Just because you talk to a woman and she says she has a boyfriend, just leave her alone and go on about your business. I dealt with it before. That's why I don't talk to women that much anymore because I feel more comfortable talking to women online than face to face. So you follow what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta get out of that mindset where you think that every woman is not gonna talk to you. Yes, it is, man. You gotta your counselor. The counselor is right. You follow what I'm saying? Some counselors are right in college. Some counselors are right in college. They are right. You gotta stop having that mindset where women are gonna talk to you. They will, but you got to have confidence in yourself when it comes to women. You follow what I'm saying? I'm speaking the truth here. I'm just telling people what's right, and what's wrong when it comes to women. Some women don't want you really around them because they stuck up. They don't have a life. But this is a true speaking video about women and stuff. Sometimes you gotta stop letting women get to you, man, and focus and stay focused on the positive. You follow what I'm saying? If you see a woman out there, just talk to her, man. Just talk to her, man. If she doesn't want to talk to you, just go to another one. That's all you gotta do. Just go to another one. And all of that. Just go to another one and all of that. Just do that. Then you'll be fine as that. You know. If the woman, you gotta stop that, man. You gotta stop that. Not giving the woman not giving you the time mess. You follow what I'm saying? You gotta stop that. I'm talking about men on YouTube. Period. I'm just not talking about just one particular person. I'm just talking about every man on YouTube that struggle with this. That struggle with this issue. You gotta stop calling yourself a failure when it comes to women. If you think that every woman is probably gonna be thinking that you a failure, but you gotta get out of that mindset. Y'all men on YouTube struggling with women. You gotta get out of that mindset, man. You follow what I'm saying? You gotta get out of that mindset. You got to learn how to focus on your own self, man. You follow what I'm saying? You got to focus on your own self. You got to learn how to date yourself before when it comes to women, man. Because women want men to approach them. They're just the way they are. I don't know why they like it. They're just the way they are because their parents taught them that way. They were taught that way from a childhood perspective. Before they even came to college, the 18, 19-year-old women, 20, 21, 22 and up, even my age, they were taught that way in their childhood perspective. That's just the way women are, and you just have to deal with it, man. You just have to deal with it. You just have to deal with being lonely. You just have to deal with it. So. But this is Justin Williams. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.